big needs is. But as long as you're not hurting in yoga, yoga is probably going to help you. Like where it's not like strict, sharp shooting pain. Okay.
So on another note, what month do you think will be adding Monday PM?
I would say it'd be closer to September. Yeah. Yeah. Probably go into August, same.
Yeah.
So it's still pretty much summer. And then September, probably for sure by October, we'll have another class because it'd be nice to get more people in. If people show up, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do that. Did you have somebody else planning on maybe doing an evening? I might pull out the Tuesday morning and do Monday evening instead. But I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Find mountain pose. I was going to start in child's pose, but you're already standing, so that's good. Today's class is about following the flow. A lot of times we in life can try to push ourselves or get busy, but instead following what your body needs, what your body's telling you. As you breathe in, expand the chest gently, fill the belly. And as you exhale, soften, maybe the eyes close. A couple more times. Breathing in. Exhale, soften. Letting go of any expectations. It's part of following the flow is going with the flow rather than expecting a certain outcome or a way of doing it, doing things, doing yoga. Setting aside those expectations, letting go of judgment, competition. In the inhale, lengthen the entire spine, top of the head to the sky. Finding that good body alignment. And on the exhale, the shoulders soften. Nice. Let's step the right foot back, finding a high lunge right away. The ball of the right foot. Go ahead and raise both hands overhead. Good. On the exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. On the inhale, reach both hands back up. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale down. Just continuing to follow your flow. Last 2 sets. And release. We'll slowly step right foot forward. Step that left foot back. And arms, inhale overhead. Maybe cross at the wrists. And then as you exhale, the arms come back down to the sides. Nice. Last set. Inhale, arms overhead. And then we're moving down into a lunge. So framing the hands around that right foot. Maybe the left knee comes down to a kneeling lunge. Long back, sinking into the hips, finding that stretch for the inner thighs, the hips, the glutes. Relax the shoulders from the ears. And then we'll move to downward dog. So picking up that left knee if it was lowered and right foot stepping back. Alternate the heel press here. Swaying the hips side to side. Good. And then we'll switch to lunge on the other side. So left foot helps or steps through between the hands. The kneeling lunge or full runner's lunge. Sinking hips here. Long back. Steady breath. Couple more rounds of breaths. Nice. From here, we'll move into hands and knees and all fours. So left foot slides back, right knee comes down. Surround through the back, finding that arched cat spine. Top of the head releases towards the mat. Tailbone releases towards the mat. Good. Inhale, lower the belly. Look up, find cow pose. Softening through the shoulders. Good. Rounding cat. Exhale. Inhale, cow. Waving through cat, cow at your pace. Waking up the shoulders, the neck, back, hips. It's 2 sets. And slowly arriving back to hands and knees and all fours. Good. Help her step the left foot to the outside of the left hand for lizard pose. So option to keep that right knee down, or curl the right toes and lift that right knee, finding full lizard. A little more stretch for the inner thighs. Let's breathe into the hips. Good. If you want to go a little deeper, maybe moving down to the elbows. Slowly lift around the elbows and slide the left foot back downward, facing dog. Option to stay here or move through a half sun salutation. For the sun salutation, inhale, plank. Exhale, bend at the elbows, lower all the way to the belly, the chest. Inhale, engage the glutes, lift through the top of the head, cobra. Good, and we'll press back to child's pose here. We'll meet there in child's pose. Sinking the hips back, relax the shoulders, the low back. Finding that consistent inflow and outflow of your breathing. Couple more belly breath. And from here, we'll slowly rise back to all fours. Hands and knees. From all fours, finding lizard, stepping the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Maybe lifting into full lizard, the back toes tuck underneath, back left knee lifts, the hips sink down, keeping that right knee tracked over the ankle. Good, and just as long as it's not moving past the toes. Maybe coming down to the elbows. Couple more breaths here. Finding our way back to downward dog. Have sun salute, or you could stay right here for the salute. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, bend at the elbows, crocodile all the way to the mat. Engage the glutes with cobra. And then exhale back to child's pose. And then we'll find a twist in that child's pose. So we start by taking the right hand under the left arm, similar to like we do in thread the needle. So that right shoulder stays down. So weave the right hand through between the left knee, left arm. Good. Couple more breaths in and around that right upper shoulder, upper back scapula. Not so much in the upper shoulder, but back of the shoulder. Amazing. Go ahead and slowly release back to child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath. And we'll switch to the other side. So the left arm goes between the right hand, right knee, bringing that left shoulder onto the mat. Feeling that twist, that opening through the upper back. Smooth breath. Long exhales. Good. To come out, we'll slide that left arm out back to child's pose. And from child's pose back to hands and knees. From hands and knees, downward facing dog. Curl the toes and the heels down towards the mat. Looking between the feet. Good. Here, look between the hands. We'll set up for a runner's lunge. Left foot comes through. And from runner's lunge into warrior one. So adjusting the back foot stance. Bring both fingers up to the sky. And open up warrior two. Reach fingertips wide. Just the back foot. And moving into a side angle stretch. So taking the left elbow to the left thigh. Maybe the left ear relaxes down towards the left shoulder here. Get a little neck stretch. Good. And rotate that arm, top arm in a big circle, one direction. Full circle. And circle the other way. Good. Coming back up to warrior two. Reverse warrior. And then slowly straighten that front left leg so it's reverse triangle. So you pretty much stay, just bend, taking that bent knee to straight. Good. And back into warrior two. Straighten out the left leg, triangle pose. The left hand moves down the left shin, maybe even finding the ankle or the top of the left foot. Imagine the body is between two thin panes of glass. Make your body flat. Amazing. From here, make yourself back down into lunge. So we frame the left toes, pivot onto the ball of the right foot, and sink into lunge. Breathing here. Good. Stepping out, downward facing dog. Cradle those heels. Nice. Half sun salute, or you could stay right here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Press into the hands, cobra. And we'll look between the hands, tuck the toes, going back to downward dog. Lunge on the other side here, so right foot between the hands, sinking into the hips. We'll set up for our warrior one. Just that back left foot to 45 degrees. The heels line up or stance a little bit wider for more stability. Bite the breath into the pose. And open up warrior two. Adjusting that left foot. Parallel with the back of the mat. Reach across the arms. And reverse the warrior. Left hand back, right hand up. Slowly straighten that front right knee. A reverse triangle. Amazing. Slowly return back up into warrior two. Side angle stretch. Right elbow to the thigh. Left hand overhead. Maybe the right ear relaxes towards the right shoulder. A little stretch for the neck. Good. Straightening that right leg, we make ourselves into triangle pose. Couple more breaths. Slowly lower down into runner's lunge. Pivoting onto the ball of the left foot, sink down into the hips. And stepping right foot back, downward dog. Pedal out the heels. Lift the tailbone to the sky. Half sun salutation or stay here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, child's pose. Relax those wrists, feet. Turning the palms to face upwards towards the sky. Couple more rounds of breath. And release the palms back towards the earth. Awesome. Moving into hands and knees. Step the right foot between the hands. Kneeling lunge. Good. And we'll set up from here to tripod balance. So start by tucking the left toes, finding a full lunge, and then walk the hands just a little bit further ahead of the right toes, kicking the left leg back. Be supported on the fingers, staying here. I'll give you a block. Tripod's nice with a block. I think. So you can set it on the tall setting. Rest your hands on the top. Might help. See if you can bring that left hip level with the right hip to be parallel to the floor. Really driving energy, shooting strong energy through the bottom of the left heel. Sometimes that inner thigh engagement helps to balance. Nice. Let's step the left foot next to the right and switch to the other side. So placing the block about 6 inches or so ahead of the left toes, or the hands ahead of the left toes. Right leg goes back. Try to bring the hips level to the mat, pressing energy through that right heel into the invisible wall under the foot. Couple more breaths. Steady, smooth breath. Nice. And release, finding fold, bend the knees generously. The head hang. Shaking the head yes and no. Release the block and then root to rise. So pressing down, around, up through the fingers, reaching, inhale overhead. Hands connect at the top. Exhale, heart center. Nice. Let's practice our airplane pose. So we're kind of warmed up from doing tripods. So we'll start by leaning weight into that right foot. Hands make their way onto the hips. So send the left foot back. We'll hinge forward. That right knee can stay soft here, using the strength of the right quad. If you can find your body parallel to the floor. Slowly coming up. We'll pull that left knee forward and rotate the ankle. Rotate the other way. Stepping down. Other side. So we'll switch. Left foot grounds onto the mat. Nice tall spine, really strong engagement through the core. So you keep the length through the top of the head. It's kind of like your body's like this seesaw, seesawing forward. Press energy through that right heel. Left knee stays pretty well bent. Good. We'll slowly come all the way back up to standing. Clasp the hands behind the back for a chest opener. And moving into a fold with that chest opener. Knuckles lift to the sky, head towards the mat. And we'll slowly rise back to standing. Rotate the wrists. It's really good for lubricating the wrists. Back. Let's take both hands forward with palms faced up. And then take the left hand into right. Draw the right fingers back. Get a little forearm stretch. Perfect. Release. We'll switch. Right hand finds left fingers as you draw the fingers back towards the body. Good. Nice. Then we'll take both hands out front. Bring your thumbs together. We're going to circle the hands so it looks like this. So we start by taking the fingers down. Bring the backs of the hands together as you pull in. Fingers towards. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so you're starting here, palms down, and fingers come down. Then bring the backs of the hands together, pinky, yep, and then come back forward. Rolling it down, back, up, forward, and around, down. Yeah, it's a good wrist stretch. And then once you figure it out, you can do it reversed. It's been a while since I did this. Woo. Got it. Yeah. Last side around. Good. And relax. Mountain pose. Let's bring fists to the low back. Push the hips forward. Lay the head back. Nice. Coming all the way forward. Fold. Hands pressing into the mat. Left foot steps back, lunge. Right foot steps back, downward dog. Adding a twist to the downward dog. So the fingers spread out wide. Take the left hand to the outside of the right leg or ankle. Looking underneath that right arm. Release the hand, back to down dog. And then right hand finds the outside of the left leg, looking under the left arm. And release. And we'll slowly bring the knees down. Swing the feet to the left. Drop the right hip down to the right. We'll swing the legs around, finding easy pose, cross the legs. Hands resting, palms faced down to ground the energy, or to receive energy, palms facing up. Just inviting in that gentle length in the back. Good. Draw the fingers forward here, keeping the sitting bones grounded onto the mat. Hands walk forward to find the low back stretch. Good. Walk the hands in. We'll take our right hand onto the left knee, left hand behind the back. So you sit tall, lengthen the back. Exhale, twist, looking over the left shoulder, or you could keep the gaze just to the left. Good. Unravel, switch to the other side. So coming forward, left hand finds right knee, right hand behind the back. Maybe the gaze goes over the right shoulder or stays to the right. And unravel, breathing at center. Good. Let's pull both feet out front. Staff pose, the hands resting on the thighs. Flexion through the feet. Good. Go ahead and send both hands straight up. Stay here and breathe. Good. Inhale, see if you can lift a little higher. And with an exhale, round through the back, fold over the legs. Seated forward fold. Good. Hold on to the feet. Or if you have lots of flexibility, you can weave the hands together under the feet. Stay to breathe. Good, amazing. Slowly come all the way back out and into a reclined plank. So the fingers are about 6 inches behind the hips. Fingers facing the body, point through the toes. Lay the head back and lift the hips. Good. Lower down through the seat, lift the head, bend the knees. We'll pull ourselves forward here. Holding the backs of the knees, round the back, rock and roll. Rock and roll. Maybe side to side or up and down the vertebrae on each side, getting into that muscle tissue. Each side of the back. Rock side to side. Good. Just cross the ankles one over the other. See if you can find the outsides of the feet as you draw the feet in. And gently switch the ankle crossover the other way. Draw the feet in. Good. Release the feet to the mat, bent knees. And we'll find bridge flow. So the feet about hip width distance. Inhale, lift the hips, bring the hands overhead. Exhale, the arms come down as the hips lower down. It's a mindful movement. So as all the air is out of the lungs, you're at the bottom. And then as you inhale, the hips lift, the arms lift. Exhale, arms come down, hips lower down. Inhaling to rise. Exhale to lower. Couple more bridge flows. And finding figure 4, taking left ankle to the right thigh. Draw that right leg in. So you weave the left hand through the eye of the needle of the legs. The hands weave behind that right thigh. If you want to go deeper, weave the hands around the right shin. Finding flexion in the feet. Breath moving into the left glute. Relax any tension in the face. And go ahead and release the figure 4 on this side. And cross the left foot, bringing both feet to the mat. Couple windshield wipers, knees moving side to side. Good, and we'll find figure 4 on that other side. So taking right ankle to left thigh. Weave the hands behind the left thigh. The right elbow pressing into the inner right thigh. Or to go deeper, weave the hands around the left shin. Just relax the face, jaws, gums, teeth, ears. You may notice one side is a little more tight or open than the other. And slowly uncross. We'll find our way into happy baby pose. Bringing the hands to the ankles or outsides of the feet. Let the shoulders relax. Tailbone relaxes. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Elongate the neck. Gently rock side to side. Couple more breaths here. And then release the feet into reclined butterfly. Bottoms of the feet to net together. Hands could rest on the belly or the chest. Softening, exhale, breath by exhale, breath. Inviting in peaceful energy right now. Inviting in serenity to the stillness. Nothing to think about, nothing to do. Our society credits busyness and productivity with stress and doing and pushing. Allow yourself to feel peace in the stillness. Feel the peace without needing to think about or do anything. Just allow this energy to come in and take over the body. If any thoughts, worries, or tension creeps in, just acknowledge that. Just be fully aware of it without judging or making it wrong or bad, just being aware of it. Slowly bring those knees together and move into Shavasana, or you can move into restorative rest, where the knees come into each other and the feet walk out a little wider than the hips. It's finding somewhere that you could settle into stillness and be the most comfortable you can be. Just acknowledging peace, just receiving it, letting it be there. Soaking in that vibration of peace and serenity, especially after yoga practice, we prepared the body. And a deep breath in and exhale. Taking your hand or two hands to anywhere in the body that could use some extra attention, extra love this morning. And sending that place in your body, the extra healing, loving energy. Slowly start to move back into your day. A big mouth open yawn. Sigh. Adding an overhead stretch, a reach. Rolling to your favorite side. You can blink the eyes open as you're ready. Lift the head as you press into the hands. Cross the legs. We'll finish here. Let's take our hands to fists and just gently tap on the legs. Just creating little bit of lymphatic drainage. Moving to the belly, low back, chest, neck, arms, shoulders, head, back of the head, face. And big reaching stretch up overhead. Inhale. I'm feeling in this class today. Feeling in all the good energy. Namaste. Namaste. We did it. Another class.
Ready to tackle it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Mhm. I'm taking a last minute trip on, well, I'm leaving Saturday afternoon to Mississippi